Welcome back to another edition of Steam Monsters Game Analyzation. That's probably not going to be the real name, but we are going to analyze a game. Yesterday, the beta packs came out. We're actually going to see the new graphics for the beta packs come out. And this game is going to be between Rondris and Oliver Schmid. They are friends in real life, I believe. And let's see what we've got here from Rondris. Today's battle is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do, because there's so many different people now playing and now interested in the game, and we have gameplay just under a month away, perhaps even faster. We're going to kind of go through again and show you how games are played, how they are analyzed, I suppose. This game style is going to be a blind match, which is probably going to be the first game style that we'll be playing, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty more after that. That's when they have a sort of hidden battle of wits, where Rondra says, I wonder what Oliver Schmid is going to be playing, and Oliver Schmid thinks the same thing, so Oliver Schmid says, I bet he's going to be playing white, and maybe that guess is correct. So blind style is going to be a little bit different. There's going to be many different styles, I assume. And we're going to analyze the first team. First thing to know is that this is first position. Most cards from the opposite team will be attacking first position unless they have a different sort of ability. And this is how it goes. It goes in towards Rondris and out. So this is last position. This is first position. First, second, third, fourth. And now we're going to show you that in first position, you pretty much, well, melee, with this symbol right here, this style of attack can only attack from first position unless otherwise stated. This is also melee, but we have an otherwise stating that sneak is showing us, sorry, phone going off and whatnot, just so popular it happens, I understand. Just kidding. Okay, so sneak will be able to attack even if it's not in first position. The archer symbol here, or ranged symbol, since they're not all archers per se, cannot attack in first position. It can attack anywhere else, but not in first. So what happens if this person, the silver shield, notice the silver and blue, paladin, gets knocked out, this guy will be in first position and will not be able to attack because an archer cannot attack in first position. Historically, they are in the back. So that's why the game is a little bit that way. This guy is fine because he's at the very end. And he has a... We'll talk about their abilities down here. This is dodge. So it's going to be wily, I guess is the word. It's, if someone tries to attack the air elemental, it's going to dodge a little bit. And we notice a lot of defense here. 5-1-1-1. That is because the summoner that Rondris is using has the ability to add 1 defense to all of them. And now this is going to be a 20 mana game. Each one of these cards has a mana level. They are not pictured in here. What we know is, I can go through them real fast if you're interested, which of course you are. The Paladin is 5, the Peacebringer is 4, the Feral Cat, Spirit, I should say, is 3, and the Air Elemental is 5. There are no legendaries in this game. We've got an Epic, we've got 2 rares, it looks like. 2 rares, an Epic, and a Common. So there's not a lot of abilities on this team. If we're doing some analyzation, we have our strongest person, the Silver Shield Paladin, definitely the strongest person on the team. Well, Elemental obviously is going to pack some punch, but I mean, as far as abilities, you've got the Reflect and the Shield going on. So he's got a lot of shield, and he has the ability to kind of diminish the damage when someone tries at him. Now we've got a lot of defense. We do have the blue team going against him. Blue team's main summoner, the summoner that's mostly used, has +1 magic. Magic kind of skips the defense. So when you're attacking someone, it hits the shield, and then when that's done, it will go after the health and finish them off. However, magic can bypass that. So do we have a magic deflect? Yes, we do, which is going to be a big deal if they have magic over here as well. So it's kind of mitigated. So it's going to go right after the health, but we have a magic shield. Okay, these other ones are going to be very susceptible to the magic attack of blue. So there's only a couple of magic attackers on blue. We'll see how many blue decides to use. I believe I've done the analyzation on white. What we're worried about on blue. Let's analyze that. What can we be worried about on blue? I'm going over there. Well, like I said, magic's going to hurt. The air elemental's going to... It's a very good one in case the other team has sneak. So they prepared for sneak. If they put someone in the last position, they need to be worried about this 5 melee attack against the last position that this sneak has. So that's a good strategy there. We use the sneak strategy, which is going to be pretty common. The other thing I wanted to point out is that some of these numbers aren't exactly what you see on the cards. Yaba P. Matt is doing a lot of game analyzation to figure out and get this game running. The game, the cards, everything can be kind of modified during... This is a beta game. Things will change. That's all you can expect, is that things will change. We haven't even started the game. We're a few minutes into it already, but I wanted to teach you how to look at this. Now, we're going to see Oliver Schmid. And what are we going to see here? First thing I want to look at is the magic attack with a dodge here. So that's going to be pretty rough on this paladin. And then but he has that ability to is it either GPS deflect or reflect? GPS signal. That's silly. Turn that off too. Okay. All right. So the other thing I want to see is, because we saw that they had sneak. This guy is pretty susceptible, except he has a force shield. So he's got a couple of rounds, and he's a support guy. A support guy is someone that gives abilities to the rest of his teams. He's giving a group heal at the end of the round and a protect at all times that he is still alive. That's the Crustacean King in last position. Very susceptible to sneak, though. So we're going to see what happens there. We've got the first attack will take down the shield. The second attack will fish him. So he's going to last 2 rounds. But he's not going to get a second attack out. It's not going to be good, because this has a faster speed than this. He's going to put 1 attack out, and he's going to heal his group once. Unless, no, that's it. That's all that's going to happen. So that was, Rondris chose wisely on that case. We've got the magic that's just it's gonna hurt, and there's no heal on this team. The heal on this team, though, is gonna go away. It's gonna happen 1 round. So what we have up front is 2 very strong attackers. Right up front, we have an epic attacker here against a rare attacker here. So I think the advantage goes to here. We do have Inspire, which adds to the attack levels of these people. We do have some of the numbers that do look a little funky. Like normally the Mischievous Mermaid wouldn't have a 6 magic at max. It would have 4, and then the Summoner would give it, I guess, +1 from what I know. Yes, +1. So that makes 5, so I'm not sure. I guess the Inspire would add maybe 1 more. We've got a little bit of different things going on here. The Thorns, once this person dies, we've got another very strong first-person player, like first-position player. So the Spineback Turtle. We're going to go through these numbers as well. We've got a 5 mana against a 4 mana against a 6 mana. 5, 4, 6, so that's 15. And Crustacean King is 3. And so we've got Oliver Schmid with 2 here, which should be a 3. Yeah. So we got the Stormbringer, which should be a 3. So we're probably looking at some older statistics, some older stats on these cards, because this is now changed to 3. So we let's see. This is a very strong first position. Another very strong first position. A heavy attack team for sure. This is kind of seems to be range. Like they are all about attacking from range. This guy is not going to attack to begin with. But okay, so let me just put it out there. 7 abilities against 4. Even this guy's going to die pretty quickly. I'm going to have to put my money, my metaphorical money, on blue here. I think it's harder to get. Let's see. Yeah, I think that the shield gets taken down.
GPS signal lost.
Oh gosh, annoying. Okay, let's watch it in. I guess we can only go down to 0.7 speed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the fastest person on the team, well, white has very fast attackers, so this range guy is going to go first. Take out the shield, so the shield's gone, and now, like I said, shield's gone over there. This attacker is going to come in. It's going to have less of an impact because of the shields. Oh, down to 1, but reflects. Okay. And now, taken out, but not after retaliate, which should take out the shield. So that was very fast, but we have another good first person there. And this guy's taken out. That was quick. The first 2 first positions are gone. We still had a little bit of health healing coming in. And like I said, 2 attacks and out. Maybe I shouldn't have put my money on blue. Oh, that guy needed to die. Okay, let's pause. There's a lot going on. I usually analyze these games. D-Live is just kind of it's hard at 0.7 speed. I usually analyze at like 0.25 or 0.5 speed. But what we're seeing here is that my guess may have been incorrect. That Air Elemental is remained untouched. Throwing in the ability, Rondrus' ability to kind of attack throughout the positioning really has helped quite a bit. I thought that the first person over here, that Naga, would have survived a lot longer. It didn't. So this is not looking good for blue at the moment. We still have a sneak, which is the problem. That's going to wipe out the Mischievous. And it's kind of game over at this point. Mischievous is gone. Spineback Turtle just does not have enough. They're going to take out the Peacebringer. But now we've got a 5 attack and a 4 attack. And that's it. There's going to be some... Yep, and gone. It wasn't even that's not even a close battle, friends. Not even a close battle. So the shields did it. The different positioning did it. I was completely wrong on this analyzation, and that's fine. It really does help to go after some different people. We're going to watch it again real fast, see what we missed. That really hurt, taking out that shields right away. And that ability right there, did you see it? The 6 attack went to 3 because of the ability for shield. So a very heavy armor team did really well. And so even with the 6 going here, it took out all 6 and then reflected. So if it was so close, so close. And then that's killer right there. Boom. Didn't even take him out. And then gone. All right. That was kind of the end when that first person died, because then we don't have the Peacebringer able to attack at all. But that's alright, it's just kind of there as a buffer, as a wall. That Feral Spirit, I have seen the Feral Spirit almost win games on 2 separate occasions. The sneak ability with that high of a melee attack, pretty impressive. And that's it. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that. That is the blind style of gameplay, where you kind of just throw in your cards and see how they fare. There could be others where you kind of take turns building your team. So this person would put one, then this person would put one, this one, and then this, go back and forth, and then run the match and see how it works. As the computer, this is not AI when the match is running. That's just a simulation of how the game went. All right, hope you enjoyed this analyzation. I was thrown for a little bit of a loop. This is only maybe the 4th or 5th time doing it. I should have put my money on Rondrus, but what do you know? We are all learning this game together. Good job, Rondrus. And good job to the white team. And pulling it out with, even against magic here, by having a magic reflect was pretty ingenious. So, all right, and have a good day.